morning, everybody. And welcome here to Lanark. It says here on a sunny morning. On the 23rd of August, 1305, William Wallace, Guardian of Scotland, was murdered by the King of England for resisting England's attempts to purloin the people, talents and resources of Scotland and to use them for that country's ends. He was not the first, nor indeed the last Scot to suffer that fate. But his words and deeds in defending the rights of his nation fanned the flame of independence in and for Scotland, and ultimately led to Scotland retaining its independence and taking its place amongst the nations of the world. Wallace and the cause of independence frightened the English king so much that he issued a proclamation that said, "No words of peace are to be held out to William Wallace in any circumstances whatever, unless he places himself utterly and absolutely in our will." He did not, and was brutally hanged, drawn and quartered as a result. In the end, however, Wallace was not defeated by the enemy. He was betrayed to the English by his fellow Scots. Since that time, history is littered with Scots who for their own ends have tried to enact that proclamation of long ago and have colluded in lying to Scotland's people about their status and their worth. Sadly, that is still prevalent today. The shameful antics of MPs like Gordon Brown, Michael Moore, Jim Murphy, and that lick-spickle bully Ian Davidson merely underline my contention. They bleat that they are internationalists, not nationalists, but they don't have the intelligence or gumption to realise that before you can become an internationalist, there needs to be nations. Our nation first, second and last is Scotland.
Here they are.
Wallace died for Scotland, but the flame of freedom remained. Over the centuries, that flame has sometimes guttered and dimmed, but today it burns bright and strong, and in 2 years' time, it will burst into full life. This will be a true testament to William Wallace, whom we gather today to honour and remember. So here's to William Wallace, Guardian of Scotland. So today, this is our land, proud and strong. This is a place where we belong. Let us, with pride and passion, stand and raise the flag for Scotland! About 9 years ago, a young girl appeared in Kirlook to speak to the Kirlook Scottish National Party. Subsequently, she became our candidate for the 2007 Westminster election. She became elected as an MSP for South of Scotland, and such was the job that she did that in 2011 she was elected as a constituency MSP for Clydesdale. She's now risen to be a minister in the Scottish Government. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Aileen Campbell.
Good morning everyone, and I'm really delighted to be here to share with you this time for commemoration of William Wallace's spirit, and welcome you all to sunny Lanark. When I was asked to do the reading, I kind of thought, what type of reading will I do? And I thought about what William Wallace might have liked today in modern Scotland, and I thought, what would he have on his MP3 player? And I thought he would definitely have the Proclaimers. So my reading isn't a poem, it's actually a song, but I think the lyrics really epitomise our vision for a modern Scotland. And the song I'd like to read to you today is Scotland's Story. It's a less well-known one, but I think it does absolutely epitomise what we want for our independent Scotland. Michael McGrory from West Donegal, you came to Glasgow with nothing at all. You fought the landlord, then the African Corps when you came to Glasgow with nothing at all. Abraham Kaplan from Vilnius, you came, you were heading for New York, at least where you've stayed. You built a great business which benefits all, since you came to this land with nothing at all. In Scotland's Story, I read that they came, the Gael and the Pict, the Angle and Dane. But so did the Irishman, Jew and Ukraine. They're all Scotland's story, and they're all worth the same. Joseph D'Angelo dreams of the days when Italian kids in the Grassmarket played. He burned out his shop when the boys went to war, but old Joe is a big man and he forgave all. In Scotland's Story, I'm told that they came, the Gael and the Pict, the Angle and Dane. But where's all the Chinese and Indian names? They're in my land story, and they're all worth the same. Christina Mackay, I learned of your name, how you travelled south from Delhi one day. You raised a whole family in London, they say, and the X on the line stands in place of your name. So in the old story, I'll bet that I came from Gael and Pict and Angle and Dane, and a poor migrant girl who could not write her name. It's a common old story, but it's mine just the same. All through the story, the immigrants came, the Gael, the Pict, the Angle and Dane, from Pakistan, England and from Ukraine. We're all Scotland's story, and we're all worth the same. Your Scotland story is worth just the same. Thank you.